Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one question.
Yeah, I think he threw that one question so that he wouldn't win it. But I think that up until that point, he was playing to get everybody out.
Oh yeah, he did. Boom, boom, boom. That is scary though, guys. That guy is a bullet.
But you know, I remember, who told you that Nick was mad when he got out of the competition? Did Eric bring that to your attention?
Yes.
Okay,
Nick, I'm sorry. Eric said, yeah, did you see? And I want you to know, as soon as you got Nick out of the competition, he went over and whispered all that stuff into his mouth.
I told you that was not true.
Like, she was not there. I know for a fact.
You're breaking seeds. I can't, you guys. I cannot.
So we know. Just keep it.
I watched Nick step down off the podium. He was not mad at
He said he had fumes coming out of his head, and he went right over to Danielle and whispered.
He didn't though. I watched him.
Hey, you guys. Now we know. We know. Wow. He is a part of the 5-0. But still.
Set Nick up again. Another setup for Nick.
But still, you guys. Once this week happens and we keep Eric here, we'll have targets on our backs. So we need to make sure that Dick and Danielle is top priorities. We can't pull Eric out just because we need him for the numbers. We need to keep that in mind.
I told AD, I gave Eric my word already before all this happened. Not to mention the fact that you guys were singling me out on Friday evening meeting and shit. I go, because you doubted me, you and Danielle. He goes, we didn't know what to think. He goes, I know you gave your word, but Eric's given his word to a lot of people, so don't hold that accountable for.
It's kind of shady, guys.
Eric's something else. That's why when you were a wreck about Nick, you're like, did you see Nick? I'm like, I remember Thursday, Nick stepping down and walking over. He did not talk to Danielle, and he did not fucking, he wasn't mad.
That's what Danielle said. That's what Danielle said.
Here's what I think I'm going to do. Just in case, I'm going to tell Dick and Danielle. I'm going to say Nick was sent out, but I know it. I believe it. I'm going to tell them that. Just so that comes at a household time. At least I know. And I'll be like, I believe you guys, because I do honestly believe you. It's going to be hard for me to vote that way, but I believe you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think you should say that.
Why?
I mean, why would you want to?
I'm being completely honest. Because I do believe them, but it's going to be hard for me to vote that way.
Here. Eric, me and Jen talked for 2 minutes today in the kitchen. I was leaning over the counter. He comes walking by and then Jen leaves. He goes, how was your talk with Jen? He goes, everything good. I'm like, we were just talking about life. He's like, oh, really? He's like, that's it. He was fucking a wreck about it. I just said right now, I go, Jen, when's our hammock time? He's a fucking asshole. Shut up. She's gonna tell me some shit because I told her earlier, if you ever need to talk, Jen, seriously, I think you're like, if you tell me not to say anything, I won't say anything. I was like, if you really want to get someone to talk to, just please. I left it. She said right now, she's like, a little bit ago, we have hammock time later, just like out of the blue, out of nowhere. I'm like, me? She's like, yeah. I'm like, that's fine. Like, that's wow. That came out of
She did admit to me yesterday, because like when Dick was calling Eric out, he was like screaming at him and everything. She came in here and she was crying, and I was like, are you okay? She was like, I just feel bad. I was like, what do you feel bad about? She goes, that I sold Eric out.
But she also
And then, but wait, and there's more. There's more. I go, why do you feel bad? She goes, because I go, were you in alliance with him? Were you? She was like, no, we weren't in alliance, but we had an agreement. And I was like, okay. And I go, I'm sorry to say this, Jen. I go, but you got used. You know, you were used by Dick and Danielle. I go, the fact that you even confided anything in them.
She told me today, she goes, I don't want people to think I'm like buddy with Dick and Danielle. She goes, I'm not. It's just that we ended up talking. Dick came and made out whatever with me. A truce. She goes, and then we started comparing notes, and we realized that Eric's been playing both of us. Mm-hmm. She goes, it's not like I'm siding with them. And she goes, and then I asked her, I go, about the whole Jessica thing. She told Jessica, and then Eric told me, remember? Mm-hmm.
In which the same thing
Yeah.
was with me as well.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And then not only that, also, Eric didn't know that me and Jessica talked. So when he said that to me, he's like, Jen said everything because obviously everything to be true, she lied. And Dustin, like, Jen has to be lying because when she was up there, she wasn't telling all the stories, but then when he and Danielle came, she was. That's because Jen told me why. It's because she wanted to protect Eric in front of Jessica and Dustin, but in front of them, she came clean because they compared notes and they both saw that they were in play, and she didn't want Eric to look like a bad guy in front of Jessica and Dustin, so she kept her mouth shut. But when they called her out, she came clean because she had no choice. That's why she felt bad, because she came clean about everything in front of everybody.
When she finished, I told her, like, she had a face
Yeah.
that was
I
like,
uh-oh.
oh gosh. And I was like, Jen, we really appreciate, you coming clean. Well, I don't know which words, but just like, thank you for talking.
Jen does not lie. She may do other things, but she's not a fucking liar.
That's what she said. She said, I spent my whole life not lying not lying in my life. And she said, you think I'm going to come in this house and lie for a TV show or a couple of months or whatever after I worked so hard not to be that my whole
She
life?
doesn't lie, guys.
Yeah. But she did.
But she did, yeah. And you can't.
That was hard.
Yeah.